Hi, everybody. I'm here today with Joel, the Master Prosperity Coach. We have been talking about the 9 money rules. Today is we're going to talk about rule number 7. Go ahead, Joel. Let us
Rule
know what's number 7.
So thanks again for having me, Elle. It's a great pleasure and honor to be here with you again. And I'm really excited. Welcome to July. So rule number 7 is, where's my cash going? And in the last third of the 9 money rules millionaires use, we get into processes. So the first 6 rules were all about mindset, getting the mindset in the right place so that you can apply these processes. So where is my cash going is a process. And I had a client say to me when I told him to keep track of his money that he spent all day for one day, and then do it again for another day and for 7 more. He said, really? You want me to keep track of everything I spend? And I said, yes, because this is important. If you're spending time on LinkedIn, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, then you need to spend at least a few minutes a day on your financial freedom. Because if you don't know where your money's going, and if you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. So keep track and do it for a week, and then multiply by 4 and get it for a month and see where your money is going. Because once you know, then you can decide if you want to continue to allocate resources to things like that chocolate from Sprungli in Switzerland, or Lindt, or the chai latte from your favorite coffee place. And is it worth spending those extra dollars or euros or yen or Swiss francs in order to have immediate gratification as opposed to long-term financial freedom? And these numbers are also really important because once you start calculating your expenses, you can calculate your financial freedom number. And in this chapter, which is chapter 1 of part 2 in the 9 money rules millionaires use, we actually calculate the financial freedom number estimated for anyone who's reading that chapter. And the way you calculate your financial freedom number is to add up all your expenses for 1 month, multiply by 12 to get 1 year, and then divide by 6%, and you'll have your financial freedom number. So let me give a quick example. Suppose your expenses of $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. You would need $1 million in passive income investments to be financially free. So it's important to know that number. How far away are you from it? How close are you to it? And with my clients, we start with your current expenses. Now, once you've achieved your financial freedom for current expenses, you can then overlay dream expenses. How much would it be to have that dream oceanfront property on the island of Maldives, or in Maui, or both? How much would it be to have your dream go on 4 vacations a year to those places, or maybe to Tahiti as well, or to Antarctica as well? So you add up your dream expenses, and then your financial freedom number might be a little bit higher. Maybe it's double or triple that. So it's $2 or $3 million. Now you know, okay, I have to have $2 or $3 million in passive income investments to be financially free. By the way, let me define what passive income investments are. These are investments that are generating you income while you sleep. So they're passive. It's not your company. but it's a stock that you invested in that's paying a dividend every quarter, or it's a bond that's generating coupon income, or it's you rented out a property and you're getting real estate rental income every month. Those are all passive income investments. It could be you've written a book or two or three, like I have, and you're getting checks every month from Amazon. Or it could be a course, an online course that you have on the Great Discovery that's paying you royalties every month, or you have affiliate income that you're getting. All of that's passive income. So add up all those amounts, and that's passive income investments. Now,
Beautiful.
in this chapter, I also have the budget game. Now, budgeting for some people is a 4-letter word. And we make it a game because everything, I say to my clients, everything with grace and ease and fun. So let's make it a game. And if you have some debt outstanding, either student loans or personal loans or credit card debt, you can put this information into the budget game. And by the way, if you want a free copy of the budget game, just email me at joel@salomon.com. That's SALEURMOR.com. I'll give you a free copy of the budget game, and you can play the game to eliminate any outstanding loans that you have quickly. It's a really fun way to actually play the game. And every time you open up the spreadsheet, I recommend saying the words that are at the top of the spreadsheet, which says, we're approximately, I haven't memorized the words exactly, but words to this effect, that I have set an intention to pay off all my obligations, and in some cases, I will do twice as much as required. So every time you open up the spreadsheet, you say these words that are at the top of the spreadsheet, and you play the game. Every time you get a bill, you put in the numbers into the spreadsheet. It's a really fun way to quickly reduce your outstanding loans and debt. So that is the main topics that are in the chapter, Where's My Cash Going, which is rule number 7 in the 9 money rules millionaires use.
Yes. It's interesting how we kind of totally, I mean, it's me that I ignore it. But then when we think about it, and when you're kind of giving us the roadmap to get and look at every day how much we're spending and write it down, that's a different scenario. It
Yes.
becomes more conscious. Yeah, it's like when I talk to my client and say, why don't we look and see what your needs are, asking yourself that question. So it becomes that consciousness that uh, where the money goes and what you're spending on a daily basis. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, being conscious in all aspects of your life is critical, right? I in my last book, Infinite Love and Money, we created 7 money personality types, and the acronym is Sugar Pie, and the U in sugar stands for unconscious. So there are people who are the unconscious money type, money personality type, and I have a picture in the presentation that I do when we enumerate the 7 money personality types of an ostrich with their head in the sand. So that's the unconscious type, right? They have their head in the sand. They don't know where their money's going. But as I said at the outset, if you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. So keep track, even if it's just for a week, and you'll become more conscious. And by the way, I say money is just energy, and you have a relationship with money whether you know it or not. I think we talked about this in past episodes. So you're having a relationship with money whether you know it or not. And by caring about that relationship, by showing money you care, it will care about you.
Yeah. So, Joel, I want to share something about my relationship with money. So recently, I started a new relationship. So when I go for a walk in the morning, a hike, I take money with me as a friend. So it's interesting that as like I'm walking, and then I remember that he or she, I guess to me, money is he's with me. And then I'll start talking to him, and I'm waiting for an answer, and it's like put a smile on my face having that conversation with him. So it's nice to have that, I guess, the energy of money to be with me in the mornings and start of my day. So I've been doing that for a few weeks now, and it's amazing how it
Nice.
has changed my interaction with money.
And anyone who's watching, feel free to journal for the next week. Write down in a notebook or your journal, what does money want to tell me today? And then
Yes.
close your eyes and then see what comes through and write it down. What does money want to tell me today?
Yeah, that's a great question. So thank you so much, Joel, and we will wait for the next week, rule number 8.
Rule number
And
8 is DIY investing. Do it yourself. We're going to explain why the richest people in the world DIY investing.
beautiful. Thank you so much for your time. And if you guys have any questions, Joel's information is on description. You can email him. You can get a 30 minutes consultation call. Um, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.